Okay, so I'm just doing a couple of comparison videos to demonstrate the effect that mods can have on a game. The game I'm playing at the moment is Skyrim, obviously, and at the moment this is running on my Xbox 360, and you can see the various graphical components there. You know, it's reasonable considering it's a 360, which is nearly a decade old now. And you've got the fire effects there with the smoke raising up. And basically what I'm doing is I'm going to show you just a quick comparison between the two. I'll do the same similar thing on my PC, which I've modded it quite a bit. I'll try and walk in a similar direction, similar place, and for the similar amount of time, just so you can get a good comparison. And then I'll run them side by side, just so you can really see the comparison between the two. I've always been a console player. I've never really had a PC until, fortunately, a colleague of mine was selling their old gaming rig to me for a considerably lower price than I was expecting to pay. So I've really started getting into it, and obviously now modding games to improve the graphics of them. So that's sunny day in Riverwood. And I will quickly just also go up to let's go to Whiterun, just so you can also see the improvement there. Okay, so here we are in Whiterun. You can see the water textures there, along with the forge and the fire baskets there. Just going to walk up through the town, look at the various textures and the lighting there. Obviously in the background also you can see it's fairly uniform and not that impressive. Going through the market, and I shall disappear up into the tavern, so you can have a look at the interior lighting effects on the vanilla 360 version. And here we go. So you can see the fire pit there. See, with a little bit of heat haze going on, the smoke kind of wisping up, and just generally it looks a bit kind of out of place. The chair and the ornaments on the wall there kind of looks like it has been stuck on, obviously. Yeah. But yeah, just rough interior lighting, and I'll go upstairs if I don't get stuck on the stairs. You see a random spot of light coming from I don't know where. And again here, lighting coming in. Don't really notice anything particular. I'll now leave this, and I'll come back to you with the footage from my modded version of Skyrim on the PC. Okay, and welcome back to the PC version. Straight away you can see there's already some graphical improvements. Some nice textures there, nice difference of field of view there. So we come around to the fire camp there. You see the smoke is wisping and looks a lot more like smoke, and the fire itself looks an improvement. As you can see, I've changed the depth of field, so as I focus on various points it comes in and out of focus, and we've got the beautiful water textures. I think it's fairly obvious that it is a substantial improvement there of water textures. I'm slowly falling backwards off the bridge, lovely. And just looking around, even up the mountain, it just looks crisper, richer colours. So if I also now come back around here and look at the forge, you can see the smoke looks better. There's a definite heat haze there. Even just sort of looking through the forge, looking at the forge, the background blurs and all that sort of stuff. He's in the way, isn't he? Anyway, let's go back to Whiterun, and you can see the graphical improvements there as well. And here we are in Whiterun, and again it's a stark contrast to the 360 version. However, this is obviously with a culmination of about 63 mods I think I've got running actively at the moment, or working with each other, but just the water textures and everything looking a lot nicer. So again, as I walk slowly up the village, all the textures look crisper and in more detail, more depth to it, especially the rocks on the left here. Again, so we carry on up through. You look up the mountain, the trees, although they are obviously the same sprites, it just looks a bit. It looks like they're there rather than just being a skybox. So again, carrying on up through the market. A little bit of change there in terms of the well. The rope looks a bit more solid, and carry on up into the tavern again. And again, straight away you can see that the lighting effects are much better. We've got a lot darker shadows being cast by a much nicer looking fire, and same thing with these. They don't look as ill placed as they did before. You've actually got shadows behind being cast off. Even the candles give a slight lighting flicker as well. And in terms of things, I might as well get stuck there again. There we are, just for a thing. There's now not that random piece of light there. The candles, the pot's fallen over, but let's just chuck it down the stairs just to get it out of the way. And you see the candles obviously causing a little flickering light there. And standing here, you've got the streaks of light coming in through the rafters, and just generally does look a whole lot better. So that's been a that's the individuals. Well, I'll now do a few clips side by side, just to demonstrate even more the difference between the two.